Okay, so I'm hoping you can hear me now. In case you couldn't, nobody seemed to say they couldn't hear me. Just to recap, we are in the energy of August, day 8 tonight. Leo energy, abundance, luck. So ritual for tonight, if you'd like, if you've been following along with the rituals, or if this is your first night, check out the other nights. They have ritual suggestions. You can do them anytime, working with that energy. But tonight, share luck. We set intention. If you didn't set the intention yesterday with us here, you can catch that replay in this group. Please do. We went through, we set our intention for the new year, and I'd love for you to join us with that as well. And you can do them, you don't have to do them in order. Okay. So tonight, we are going to hold that intention. So if you set it with me here last night, or if you set it on your own, or if you haven't set an intention, no worries, right? We're going to call that in. And then, as I told you guys, I'm going to be sharing for the first time with the community at large one of my alignments, one of my new alignments called Abundance of the Stars. And I love this alignment. The energy of this alignment, this energy is the ever expansive abundance of the universe. It helps bring you and align you with the energy of ever the infinite points of light, the infinite ever expanding energy of the universe, right? So you have different ways of thinking about abundance. And for me, having that it was always growing, it was always expanding, right? It was as infinite as the stars in the sky was the energy that came. So when I have run this alignment for myself and one or two other people, there's this energy. I always see all these pinpoints of stars of light. So you guys are going to get to experience this alignment from what is becoming my unique modality. And then I'm also going to bring in some sacred soul alignments as well. So feel free, like I said, if you hadn't done night 7, and I apologize last night, I think I said night 8 a few times. I apologize. I shared my alignment discernment over there to really help you weed through, and then the sacred soul alignment's highest intention and the rose alignment. So feel free to go back and check that out because we're still at the beginning of the year. It's a great time. Okay. So let me make sure that we don't have any comments going on. Oh, good. Yes, because yes, we could hear you the whole time. I don't know what sound card that I was going through. I tried downloading this app, guys, or this plugin that's supposed to be able to do really high quality audio streaming. So maybe I'll actually switch over to that. Nope, it's not even there anymore. Never mind. So who knows what it was actually streaming through, because on my end, it wasn't saying it was streaming through anything. So you guys got it wanted to make sure that you heard me the first time clearly. Okay, so bring your intention to mind. Okay. I'm trying to keep an eye on the feed. Hello, Chris. Hello, Shelly. Hello, Rita. Hello, Jessica. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so let's clear our energy. A little silly tonight. Let me drink some water. So just coming into your space. Breathing here. Let's clear our energy, calling in the sacred light purification now. So we're going to connect in to our web grid here. So since I think we had a lot of new people joining us tonight, just the brief understanding, I refer to our connections as the web grid, a crystalline grid structure that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, at least 12 to, well, 13, at least 13 points minimum that is unique to each and every one of us. We have general points that are similar, right? Like the element of fire, we call and we connect into that. Angels, right? But one thing, if you hadn't noticed, I go into this more during the bonus masterclass, the Lemurian web grid. That's part of the 4-week course. But so you guys kind of understand that too, because I know for those of you who've done the web grid with me, you've probably experienced it, but maybe not are conscious of it. When I call in our guides, guardians, and beings of, let's say, fire, right? It's unique still to you because it is the guides, guardians, and beings of fire that support you. So your beings with your lineage, with your ancestry, with your personal soul energy might be and often are different than mine, right? There might be some similarities, but there might not be, right? So these web grids are beautifully unique to every single person and evolve as you grow, as you move. Let's say you've moved country, your web grid changes, right? As you continue your journey, it changes. So I just want you to be aware of that for those of you who have done this a few times. I've done this a few times with me. For those of you who've been with me for a little while now, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to have that understanding that your grid is ever evolving. Okay. So I'm going to go through this a little quick though, because technically it's New Year's Day and I haven't gone to have dinner with my family yet. I was like, I have to go work now. Bye. But also I have a bunch of the other days where we go through this really deeply and fully. But so I'm going to go through the permissions pretty quick. I'm going to call in energy to support you guys, crystallizing your grid system, right? And really, kind of really just supporting that energy for you guys. And then we're just going to call in that abundance energy, right? We're just going to call in that expansive. I'm going to call in a few, 1 or 2 sacred soul alignments, some crystal energy, right? Just a little bit of stuff to really support you. So if you have your intention, I want you to start bringing it forward as we go through this energy to really infuse your intention with this energy this evening. Okay. And remember, if you're going through all the nights, this energy is building. It's building, it's growing, it's compounding. If you're just joining for the one night, you're meeting it exactly with what you need at this very moment. Okay. So let's start our permissions. Okay. So I'm going to just ground my energy. So I'll do that for anybody who wishes to tap into that. Just say yes in your head. You don't have to type it here. I'm just going to bring in some extra grounding energy for us. Okay, let's begin permissions now. Bringing your awareness to the very ground you sit upon. We ask permissions of the very land we sit upon today. The sacred land that has called us into relationship with it. We ask permissions and blessings upon our work tonight. We ask permissions of the original benevolent land stewards of this land, the wise council that has been here long before we. We ask permissions to connect in with you tonight to do the sacred work here with you on this land tonight. And we ask your blessings upon our work tonight. Thank you. We ask permissions of the earth, all guides, guardians, and beings of the earth that support the highest good of all. We ask permissions to connect and blessings. Asking the ascended aspect of the earth, all guides, guardians, and beings of the ascended aspect of earth support the highest good of all. We ask permissions and blessings tonight. Bringing your awareness as I go through, not overthinking it, just opening your heart and allowing whatever you see, sense, feel, or just be in this energy, knowing that it is happening in its own unique way for you. We call to the east, to air, all guides, guardians, and beings of air that support the highest good of all. We ask permissions and blessings tonight on this work. The ascended aspect of air, all guides, guardians, and beings of the ascended aspect of air. We ask permissions and blessings tonight. Fire, all guides, guardians, and beings of fire that support the highest good of all. We ask permissions and blessings tonight. It's the energy that I've been calling in to work with for 2021. So I have personal connection to really sinking into the energy of passion, the womb, of fire, transformation. Calling the ascended aspect of fire, all guides, guardians, and beings of the ascended aspect of fire. We ask permissions and blessings tonight. And water. We ask permissions of water, all guides, guardians, and beings of water that support the highest good of all. We ask permissions and blessings. And the ascended aspect of water, all guides, guardians, and beings of the ascended aspect of water. We ask permissions and blessings from those who support the highest good of all. We call forth our holy, healed, benevolent ancestors. We ask permissions and blessings tonight upon this work and healing. And all ascended masters, guides, guardians, angels, archangels, multidimensional beings, multi-galactic beings, all that support the highest good of all. We ask your permissions to connect in tonight and your blessings upon this work and your guidance from all of our grid. We ask tonight for those blessings. We call to our higher self now. We ask permissions to connect with you, O ascended aspect of our being. We ask for you to become our central point and to connect in with us heart to heart for this work. Calling your higher self in now. Okay, I'm just going to bring in that energy to crystallize your grid system. So just feeling into that massive amount of support and connection that is perfectly unique for you at this moment in time. While I do this, good. Breathing here. Let's anchor that grid system now. Anchoring it into the earth. Asking permissions to connect into the great ascended aspect of the Mother of Earth, of Gaia and her heart. We send a cord down from our heart, anchoring our grid system with the heart of Gaia, asking permissions and blessings of Gaia. Excuse me. Breathing here. And let's anchor it as well above. Remember, we are the integration point of the earth in physical form and the infinite, right? So we ask permissions of source, of primal source, being and nothingness to connect our grid system in its expansive energy. Asking permissions now, feeling your energy sailing up through your head and anchoring up and down your grid system. Excuse me. Feeling that expansive energy connecting in from your center and your deep rooting from your center. When we deal and we work with abundance, we are connected to all. We cannot be abundant alone, right? I mean, we can try, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work and it's an uphill battle. And why go that way? We can truly be abundant when we're connected into the expansion and the grounding that is our web grid. Okay. I'm going to run some energy now. Breathing here. I didn't intend to use these alignments, but they were there, so I'm guessing they want me to use something here. I'm not sure what they want me to use. Just bear with me, guys. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Is that what you guys wanted? Nope. Okay. I just wasn't expecting to have this one open for me. Okay, no, we're gonna go do that one. Okay, so breathing here, sinking back into your heart. They wanted me, I guess, to bring in an Andaran crystal energy, sacred soul energy here. So calling in the energy of the Andaran clear crystal. Now, divine love light creator, change it. Breathing here. Beautiful. Okay. So let's move forward. I want you now to connect into your heart. I'm going to call in some energy to really support. Ooh. clicking buttons and making the computer mad. I'm going to call in that energy here now. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to call in first. I'm hearing, because when we work with abundance, right, we can overthink it, right? If you have your word, your intention, what oftentimes has happened, if you're anybody like me, I mean, oh, they're gone now. I must have gotten the message finally. It helps to surrender, right? Because what happens is we often go, I have the intention. Okay, how do I manifest that intention? What do I need to do? It's that fine balance of being an active participation as a co-creator and acknowledging that you must surrender. And I am, with all my human design and all my energy, I'm a very I can actively participate. I got you. But then what happens is we micromanage or we are controlling because we have the vision, what we want, but we block out the universe and what it can see that's even more expansive than we could ever imagine, right? That's the message that I've been hearing over and over and over again for the last 3 to 4 days as I work to call in a big leap and shift in my life. So I'm going to call in confusion and overwhelm, sacred soul alignment here. So divine love and light sinking into your heart. Let's call that in. Let's clear out any of that confusion, any of that overwhelm that we may still be carrying from 2020, that we might be carrying moving into 2021 around intention, around our life, whatever it is. Let it come forward. Let's clear that out now. So in divine love and light, we're going to clear that out now, calling that in. Can I change it? Good. Beautiful. Okay, sinking into that energy, just breathing into that. Clear this out a little bit more. Just let that really go deep here. Okay. So I'm going to call in now the abundance of the stars alignment. This is a personal alignment I have. That's part of my system that was downloaded for me. So remember, this is that connecting and aligning you with the energy of the ever expanding, aligning you with the abundance of the stars in the sky. Okay. So allowing yourself to align with this energy, offering your intention up, and then allowing the universe to take it and expand it maybe past your wildest imagination. Okay. That abundance, just allowing the universe to take it, surrender it here. So calling in with such gratitude, the abundance of the stars alignment now. Thank you, Creator. And this alignment has a crystalline dragon guide, I've noticed. So just allowing that multidimensional energy to really just flood through you, offering your intention, your year up to Spirit tonight. Breathing here. Excuse me. Okay. just allowing that. I'm still seeing it expand out. So I'm just allowing that to finish running here. From the one point of the origin of your intention, we welcome and surrender to the highest good and destiny of the universe, allowing it to expand, to glitter, to arise up, seeing your intention, your dreams riding on the back of this alignment's crystalline diamond dragon guardian. Knowing that your intention is loved and cared for, and anything that comes up is being cleared, but also is your, not test, but your opportunity to step in. I was listening, if any of you follow Gabby Bernstein, I finally decided to listen more to some of her books. And one of the big messages that I was hearing, I hear things come out of books for whatever I need at that time, was acknowledging your assignments as you step into things. And I think when we step into abundance, it can get very easy if we are in a state of lack or we're facing fear to see challenges as, oh, well, I guess it's just not going to happen, or, oh, God, it's getting in the way, or, oh, what is going on, or, get down on ourselves, when they can just be acknowledged as your assignments for growth so you can prepare and step into the expansion that you're asking for, right? And I speak as this is something that I'm working through too. It's always an ever spiraling journey. Sometimes they're like, oh, you got the first sets? Okay, let's give you multiple. We'll give you multiple assignments at the same time. You wanted big things? We got this. We got this. So breathing and grounding here, my loves. Letting this energy sail and continue to expand into this beautiful 2021 for you. Taking a deep breath in now. Anchoring all this at your center point of your grid into your heart. Anchoring it here now. Anchoring it out to all parts, dimensions, and aspects of your crystalline web grid now. Anchoring all of this into your rooted cord, into the heart of Gaia, and into your ever expansive cord into primal source. Thank you. We give such gratitude tonight. Gratitude to ourselves for showing up whenever and however we are. In being here, you have shown up and taken the first step. We give gratitude to our entire web grid, to source, primal source, to the ascended aspect of our mother of the earth, to the earth and its ascended aspects and guides and guardians, to the air, its ascended aspect, its guides and guardians, to the fire, its ascended aspect, its guides and guardians, to the water, its ascended aspect, its guides and guardians, to our holy, healed, benevolent ancestors. Thank you. Thank you for supporting us on this journey, healing our lineage together. to above and all guides, guardians, ascended masters, and beings that have supported us. Thank you for guiding us to this very land, for coming into union with us, the land we sit upon, wake, eat, walk with every day. Thank you. Thank you so much for being on this journey and letting us and welcoming our sacred work and the great holy council of stewards of this land, for your guidance, for your grace, for your support as we do this work. Taking a deep breath in here. When you're ready, opening your eyes. I'd love to hear your experience with tonight. Tomorrow is day 9, and we are going to be diving into light, shining your light, abundant light flowing out of you, right? So we'll be dealing with that tomorrow, a beautiful energy, right? As we go into September's energy.